Explosive updates are dropping across the football world. Newcastle United star Sandro Tonali is making waves with agent comments sparking major club interest. Then, a fitness scare for Tonali ahead of a massive Champions League clash. But wait, there's more. Anthony Gordon fires back at Wayne Rooney over absolute nonsense comments. And finally, a transfer battle heats up as Arsenal and Liverpool go head-to-head for another Newcastle United gem. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Newcastle's midfield maestro, transfer storm brewing. Newcastle United has been diligently building a squad to challenge the elite, but speculation is mounting around one of their most vital midfielders, Sandro Tonali. His agent's recent comments have ignited interest from top clubs like Arsenal and Manchester United, hinting at Tonali's own ambitions to reach the pinnacle of the game. Since arriving in England, Tonali has impressed with his intelligence, composure, and tactical discipline, quickly becoming a cornerstone of Eddie Howe's midfield. His agent, Bep Rizzo, stated that Tonali's objective has always been to become a top player, eager to compete at the highest level. This ambition, coupled with his growing reputation as one of the world's most valuable Italian players, naturally draws the attention of clubs like Arsenal and Manchester United, who are constantly seeking to strengthen their squads with game-changing talent. For Newcastle supporters, Tonali is more than just a player. He embodies the club's revitalized identity. His ability to control the tempo with his passing range and maintain defensive structure makes him fundamental to their project. The interest from Arsenal and Manchester United underscores his current standing, as both clubs value midfielders who can balance defensive solidity with offensive progression. Arsenal sees his potential fit within their possession-based system, while Manchester United seeks midfield authority to dictate play. However, Newcastle United is determined to keep their Italian playmaker as they pursue their European ambitions. Tonali's immediate focus is on guiding Italy through the World Cup playoffs, an event that could further elevate his profile. His agent acknowledged that international tournaments can reshape transfer dynamics, with many situations potentially arising after the World Cup. For Newcastle, retaining such elite talent is crucial to their long-term strategy and their goal of consistent European contention. Don't go anywhere, because what happens next could redefine Newcastle's season. Plus, we've got the latest on a major Champions League fitness scare and a surprising public spat between football stars. Champions League scare, Tonali's fitness in doubt. Newcastle United faces a massive Champions League clash against Barcelona, but manager Eddie Howe has revealed a significant fitness concern for key midfielder Sandro Tonali. Tonali was struck by a bug that has been circulating through the squad, casting doubt on his availability for the crucial match at the Spotify Camp Nou. Howe expressed hope for a swift recovery, noting that Tonali felt unwell after training and was unable to travel. The illness has affected several other players, including Jacob Ramsey, Nick Woltemade, and Anthony Gordon, who also experienced recent issues. With the aggregate score tied at 1-1, Newcastle desperately needs its full-strength midfield, and Tonali's energy is seen as vital against the Catalan giants. The club is closely monitoring his condition, hoping he can join the squad for the game. The injury list extends beyond Tonali, with Joe Willock suffering a muscle injury and Lewis Miley still a doubt. Bruno Guimaraes, despite traveling, will be sidelined due to a hamstring injury, and Fabian Schär and Emil Kraft remain unavailable. This challenging period forces Howe to navigate a difficult situation with multiple key players sidelined. Meanwhile, Barcelona enters the match on a high after a dominant 5-2 victory over Sevilla in La Liga, highlighted by a superb hat-trick from Rafinha. Teenage star Lamine Yamal, who scored the equalizer in the first leg, was rested but featured in the second half, indicating Barcelona's depth and readiness for the upcoming European tie. Stick around, because the drama doesn't stop there. We're diving into an unexpected war of words between football stars and a potential transfer frenzy involving another Newcastle talent. Gordon clashes with Rooney over nonsense claims. Newcastle star Anthony Gordon has publicly refuted controversial comments made by England legend Wayne Rooney regarding his absence from the starting lineup against Barcelona. Gordon, who was a substitute in the first leg of the Champions League tie, was criticized by pundits including Rooney and Alan Shearer for not being fit enough to start despite being the team's second-highest scorer in the competition. Rooney specifically questioned Gordon's actions, suggesting he contradicted himself by not shaking the pundits' hands to avoid illness, yet entering the dressing room with teammates. However, Gordon, speaking after scoring the winner against Chelsea, vehemently denied these claims, labeling them complete and utter stupidity and absolute nonsense. He clarified that he had been in bed for 3 days, did not train on the day of the game, and got changed in isolation. Gordon expressed frustration with the media coverage and the pundits' interpretations. Manager Eddie Howe had previously defended Gordon, stating he was willing to play, but the decision to leave him out was made in consultation with the medical team. Gordon felt frustrated by the manager's decision, but respected it. He emphasized that the notion he didn't want to play in such a crucial game was false. Gordon's strong rebuttal highlights the intense scrutiny players face and the importance of accurate reporting. His return to the starting lineup and match-winning goal against Chelsea further underscore his value to Newcastle as they prepare for the second leg against Barcelona at the new camp. And the transfer news keeps coming. Get ready for a potential bidding war as two giants of English football eye up another exciting Newcastle prospect. Transfer frenzy, Arsenal and Liverpool eye Lewis Hall. Young fullback Lewis Hall is reportedly attracting significant attention from top European clubs, with Arsenal and Liverpool leading the race to sign the Newcastle United star. Hall's performances have been steadily improving, and a standout display against Barcelona appears to have accelerated interest from major clubs across the continent. Scouts from Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund, and several La Liga sides have been closely monitoring Hall, recognizing his elite potential. His blend of technical security, athletic drive, and comfort in carrying the ball into midfield makes him an ideal modern fullback. Reports suggest he could even be an upgrade on current players at top clubs, with some seeing him as a long-term replacement for Liverpool's Andrew Robertson. Despite the intense interest, Newcastle United is resolute in keeping Hall. Manager Eddie Howe considers him fundamental to the club's long-term project. His current contract runs until 2029, and Newcastle is preparing a significant pay rise to secure his future. The club's leadership aims to fund future transfers by selling other players rather than parting with Hall, a stance that is widely supported by the fanbase, who see him as a symbol of the club's evolving identity and academy pathway. Market observers estimate that any potential negotiations would start around £65 million to £70 million, but Newcastle appears determined to hold onto their prized asset. For Liverpool and Arsenal, Hall represents the type of exciting young talent that fuels transfer speculation, offering depth, long-term planning, and the potential to become a future star for their respective clubs. However, Newcastle's clear intention is to build their future around Hall at St. James Park. That's all the breaking news for now, but we'll be back with a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories. Don't go anywhere. That's a wrap on today's Football Fever. We saw transfer storm clouds gathering over Sandro Tonali, a nail-biting fitness update for Newcastle ahead of their Barcelona showdown, Anthony Gordon firing back at Wayne Rooney, and a massive transfer battle brewing between Arsenal and Liverpool for Lewis Hall. What a roller coaster. Love the action? Smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive football news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you next time.